you doing, man?
Yeah, well, you know, Todd, Manny, and Chris, we're going to talk about a winning Cleveland team. How about that? Yeah,
love them. I love
seventh
those.
inning stretch. Yes. Oh, a winning Cleveland team. All right, we're here at the Baseball Heritage Museum, part of League Park, which is right around the corner. And League Park has a rich history. The Baseball Heritage Museum's answer to Mr. T is right here. Todd, how you doing, buddy?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so League Park is where the original Indians played, correct?
The Indians, the American League team, started out here in 1901. That's correct.
Awesome. It's so funny because, you know, downtown is just right there, but probably back then it was so far away from downtown.
This is on the outskirts of downtown.
Isn't that funny? And then the Negro League team started playing here as well.
Yes, the Cleveland Buckeyes from 1942 to 1950 played on this field out here.
And we have a little display on the Cleveland Buckeyes. And we've been talking about a little anniversary for this team, correct?
Yeah, 1945, the Cleveland Buckeyes team had a huge upset over one of the greatest teams in Negro League history, the Homestead Grays. And the first two games were played in Cleveland. The second game played right out on this field.
And tell us a little history of the Buckeyes. So the Negro Leagues, they pretty much, you know, they weren't allowed to play in the other baseball leagues, in the major baseball leagues, so they had their own league, correct?
Yeah, they started their own league because there were black players that wanted to play, and they said, we're going to start our own league. 1920, the Negro League started. From 1920 to the mid-1950s, the Negro Leagues were playing because of segregation, basically. Absolutely.
And they were a pretty powerhouse team, weren't they?
The Buckeyes,
Yeah.
1945, they beat the Homestead Grays, one of the greatest teams of all time in Negro League history, and they beat them 4 straight games. They shut them out because they're great pitching. And then in 1947, that Cleveland Buckeyes team was back in the Negro League Championship. So they were one of the prime teams in the Negro Leagues. Yes.
Some of the obvious questions, how many of these guys